Good, beautiful morning, my SLT tribe. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Always forgetting to light the candles. How's everybody doing this morning? It is, what time is it? Oh, it's 5:17. Yeah, so this is your candles don't want to light, or match doesn't want to light anyway. This is your general energy reading for the weekend of April the 22nd to the 24th. We are going to be using the energy oracle to get a feel of the energy for the weekend, and then we're going to move into the Crow Tarot, and we have a couple of other cards as well from the Spellcaster and from the Wisdom cards by Louise Hay. So we're calling in our angels and guides to help us bring clarity to this reading and guidance to all of those who need it. We thank you for your energy and we welcome you here. So let's see what our energy oracle cards have first. So this again is your general energy reading for the weekend of April the 22nd to April the 24th. That's Friday through Sunday. So 22nd, 23rd, 24th. All right, here we go. So there is an angel of balance. There is a door to personal happiness and healing. There's cornucopia. All right, so here's the thing, y'all. You know, we have way too many people working on the low vibrational energy of envy due to other people's happiness, due to other people's prosperity, due to other people's abundance, due to other people's getting appreciation, love, and respect and admiration that they deserve. And sometimes when those people are envious of us, we doubt ourselves moving into a higher vibrational energy of balance, of happiness, of prosperity, of healing, right? So we allow this envious person, this person who is supposed to be someone who appreciates us or is our friend or loves us, or someone who has always thrown out the words respect and admiration, and then they get kind of uppity, envious, that we are moving into a time of all of this greatness. And then we become confused. We become uncertain if we should move forward in this time of balance and abundance and happiness and healing. Now the question arises, why allow someone to have that much power and control to determine your fate and or destiny, right? If you've worked for it, if you've done everything that you've needed to do to get on that same vibrational energy as where happiness is, where abundance is, where prosperity is, where balance is, you've done the work in your life, you've done the work on your path to get you to all of these wonderful, amazing, beautiful things. Why let some random dictate your happiness, right? It's not conducive to a wonderful, happy, abundant life, is it? So instead of being uncertain on making this move and not stepping on anyone's toes or hurting anyone's feelings, we're gonna bypass that. We're gonna bypass this one altogether, and we are going to move forward in our happiness and abundance. Now, if you are the envious person, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you for not appreciating, not respecting, and not congratulating someone for moving on, moving past, right? Moving on into a time of balance, of happiness and healing and abundance. Shame on you is all I'm going to say. Shame on you. And you know what? If you had the control, if you had the ability, it's not even about control, it's ability. It's about the want to, the desire to move out of your head and get with it and get on your path and get shit in balance in your life and move into a time of healing and letting things go, and stop being so, what's the word, Spirit? Stop being a victim to your surroundings. Stop being a victim to your past. Stop being a victim to past relationships and past expectations that didn't, that didn't come to fruition, right? I mean, you you can't sit in a place of envy and expect things to come to you, and you can't sit in a place of enviness and jealousy because people around you are doing the work that they need to do to get where they want to be, and you're sitting in a place of envy. It doesn't work like that. So if this is you, shame on you. Get your ass up and get moving. And perhaps, if you're that competitive, you can catch up with the other person in, this place of happiness and healing and love and abundance and prosperity. But if not, then let it go. Just let it go. But if you are faced with a decision of accepting this greatness, but not wanting to offend anyone, accept the greatness. Accept the greatness. You've worked for it. And if you know what, people who sit in a mindset of envy and jealousy are just ashamed that they didn't that they didn't move in a direction that allowed them to help themselves. It's just a form of jealousy. It's just a form of beating themselves up, and instead of taking it out on themselves, they take it out on everybody else. So that's all I'm going to say about that. It's unfortunate that they would rather come from a place of envy than come from a place of appreciation and happiness. So you're coming out of the fire like a phoenix. This is the Judgment card. Everything's coming around full circle, and you're benefiting from that in a major way. The Magician is, you got this. You've got this. You've got everything that you need to make this happen. We have 111. We have 10, 10, 10, 33. So you are in a place of coming full circle, and the next chapter, the next door opening for the next chapter. You have the potential here of abundance and prosperity and healing and balance, and you have been doing the work that you need to do to create this for yourself. Don't second guess it. Don't allow other people to put negative thoughts in your head. Don't let other people get you in a place of doubting yourself, doubting your abilities, doubting your healing, doubting your abundance, doubting your prosperity, doubting your magic, right? You're the Judgment, the Magician, and the Sun. I mean, if there is anything that says rebirth, and here we go again, 10, 10, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. You are, I mean, there is balance here. There is a solid foundation here. There's you moving into this beautiful next chapter here. Don't allow anyone to take that from you. I mean, you're coming in with passion and grace and beauty and purity and love and balance and happiness and joy. And if people can't appreciate you for the work that you've done, and I want to throw this card, because this card, I shuffle these cards first, and these come out first before I do this, right? And one of the cards that came out from the Wisdom deck is this card. And I am motivated by love. Resentment, criticism, guilt, and fear come from blaming others and not taking responsibility for your own experiences. So I just want to throw that on the envy card. This world is our heaven on earth. In the new millennium of the Aquarian age, we are learning to go within to find our Savior. We are the power. We are looking for each of us is totally linked with the universe and life. We are the power. We are the power we are looking for, period. Didn't see the period. Each of us is totally linked to the universe and with life. So this is your destiny. This is your path. You are right where you should be. Right where you should be. The guilt, the criticism, the fear, the resentment coming from others. It's just their way of resenting you for taking responsibility for your life and your experiences and making them into something better. You've got the confidence to do this. This is very beneficial for you and your family, and possibly has to do with a career. If this is a career, I want to talk about, because it popped in my head, about moving, right? Picking up the family, loading up the family, moving to a place that is better for you and your family, that resonates more with you and your family, a place to where you're able to better receive worth, a place that helps you resonate with the energy of healing, helps you resonate with the energy of balance, helps you. It's like, I had this friend once who lived in the same town, and while he lived in this town, he got involved with some pretty shifty and shady people, right? So he cleaned up his act, and he got married, got divorced, and stayed in the town. Now, as he had grown away from these people that caused him to be in a place of low self-esteem, and he was on drugs and he was doing all that. And then he cleaned up his life and he got married. And after he got divorced, he hit a wall, and he went down into a downward spiral. And he got back with those people, and it came around full circle. He started doing drugs and drinking again, got in trouble with the law. And he realized that as long as I stayed here in this town, I will always be reminded, and I will always see the people who I allowed to have this type of control over me. So he picked up, he moved out of this town. He now owns his own business. He's doing great. He's happy. He's healthy, drug-free, alcohol-free, all of that. So sometimes getting away from that energy that causes you to doubt yourself, or that puts you in a place of uncertainty, is probably the best thing that you can do. Some people say it's hard to get out. Well, not, and the mentality of that, right? It's in your head, it's hard to get out. In reality, it's as easy as making the moves to do so, right? Making out a plan, working to put that plan in motion, and then making it happen. So I think, I really feel that this is a time for you to really transition your life into something better, and getting away from people with the mindset of envy or jealousy, and getting away from those people with the mindset of resentment and fear and guilt and blame, and getting away from those people who try to bring you down because that's where they are, and they don't want to see people experience life because they don't, if that makes sense. So that is your energy for the weekend. And if you're thinking about packing up and moving to a different place and taking your family with you, I feel that this is a great idea. And if it has to do with a career, I think that's wonderful. And you're being guided to have the confidence to do it. This is a great, beautiful, powerful reading. The Judgment, the Magician, the Sun, you have everything that it takes to come full circle, and you have everything it takes to create an abundant life for yourself with balance and happiness and healing. Just make sure there aren't those people around you who want to bring you down and drag you down with criticism, guilt, resentment, and fear, because that's just them. That is all about them, and it has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. You have taken responsibility for your experiences in your life, and they have yet refused to do so. So good on you. Thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you today. I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. Know love, give love, and allow yourself to receive love. And until next time, take care of you. Bye. Let me fix that a little bit before I go. My things are always crooked. That says something about it, doesn't it? Bye, guys.